Oscar and the Snail, a book about things we use, by Garth Warwick. One morning, Oscar was out in the garden, exploring. He found a nest, a long-sled snail. The birds are building it to shelter their eggs, Snail said. What do they make it from? Oscar asked. Different things, Snail said. The outside needs to be strong to keep out the weather, so they use twigs and leaves and roots for that job. And the inside needs to be soft to sit in, Snail went on. So they use moss and spiderwebs for that job. And feathers, said Oscar. Oh yes, said Snail. Feathers help to hold the air in and keep the nest warm. Just then, a loose feather blew away and landed on a bowl of water. It's floating, said Oscar. Oscar pushed a stone into the bowl. Splosh! Why doesn't the stone float? He asked. Stones are pieces of rock, Snail said. Rock is heavy and doesn't have air in it, so it sinks. A feather is light and has air inside, so it floats. Oscar saw some more stones in the vegetable patch. They're all different colors, he said. Yes, said Snail. They feel different too. Some are rough, some are smooth, but all of them are heavy and useful for keeping the netting weighed down. It started to rain. Brrr, Oscar shivered. My fur's getting wet. I wish I had a shell like you. It's true, Snail said. My shell does help keep me dry. But let's go to the greenhouse so that you can be dry and warm too. Look, you can see through the walls, Oscar said. They're made out of glass, Snail said. Glass is strong, like my shell, so it can keep out the rain and shelter young plants. And glass is clear, so it lets light through. The light warms the air inside the greenhouse, Snail went on, helping young plants to grow. Where does glass come from? Oscar asked. Glass is made out of sand, Snail said, like the sand in this heap. If you make sand very hot, the grains melt together and become stretchy and clear. When it cools down, it sets hard and is glass. And Snail told Oscar about some other materials that are made. Logs of wood are broken into tiny bits, then squashed and rolled flat again and again to make paper. When oil from deep underground is heated, it makes chemicals that can be mixed together to make plastic. Seeds of wheat are ground into flour, then mixed with water and yeast and baked into bread. And wool from sheep can be combed and spun into knitting wool to make cloth. Clay, sand, and water are mixed together and baked in a very hot oven to make bricks. Just then, Poppy put her head round the door. It looks lovely and dry in here, she said. It's warm too, Oscar said. Greenhouses are made out of glass. And then he told her about all the useful things he found out that morning. And that's the end.